would love to be trapped in like an arcade in a zombie apocalypse, just like fighting those things. Like
That'd
that'd be so fun. You're in a shopping center, like any kind of standard shopping mall. It's you, and like me, like you know, the two of us or whatever. Or just for anyone generally, the scenario is you and one other person, and you've got the whole shopping mall. And it's a standard one, like it's got a supermarket, like grocery stores, it's got a sports store, it's got a cinema, it's got clothes stores, like just you can't have like, or one that's got like, you know, guns and hunting equipment, because then that's unfair, but like, the doors are all locked, and you got 2 hours to prep, and there's like, let's say, 1,000 zombies waiting outside, and in 2 hours they're gonna break through the doors and get in, and it's like multi-level and everything. And you can't just hide and wait for like police to come. You have to kill them all.
And it's just you and one other person.
Yeah, and they're fairly easy to kill. Like you just dismember them, and all you really have to do is like smack them in the head with a baseball bat, and their head comes off. But
1,000.
yeah, you got 1,000 of them.
Alright.
You got 2 hours to prepare. What are you doing and so you got the whole place is open, the front doors are shut, and all like entry points, but all the shops, like you can do whatever you want.
And they come through the front door.
Yeah.
Or exits they come through.
Well, then we have to like draw this thing up.
Well, if it's just front door, I'd block. Say I block all the other exits and they can't get through. They have to come through the front door. I'd like make like a fire thing. So I'd pretty much like put the ground on fire so that they had to walk
That's such a
fire.
hack, though. Okay, let's say.
Oh, go out. Not all of them would catch fire.
No, let's say they can come through any window, any door.
All right. Well, the front bit.
Okay.
Well, so I wouldn't block any of the exits.
Let's say common sense. Like the main one will have the most zombies come through. A random window, there might be like one or two.
Yeah, and a side exit they come through as well.
Yeah, right? There'd be like. You know,
so the main one I'd like. When they come through, I'd be in a position where I'd be able to throw Molotov cocktails at the ground. So that's
how are you gonna get a Molotov cocktail?
Alcohol.
Okay, but what is used? It's rag and then
bottle.
Yeah.
And a lighter.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
And so I'd like light the front bit up, so they have to walk through the fire. Some not all of them will get lit up. Probably like very few amount, but some would.
So in front of like the doors, you'd make like, or you could.
I could just make a fire pit, I guess.
You could, make like a fire pit, literally.
Like just a bonfire, so I'd have to come to the fire.
Yeah.
And then I wouldn't really worry about. So, the escalators, I'd make the only way up is through the escalators, and there's only one escalator up.
Yeah.
So the other one's going back, so they can't get up to that. So I wouldn't really bother with that one. But the other one, I'd make it like much so that it have to be a single file. So it'd be barricaded, so there'd only be enough room for one zombie at a time to come up.
But how could you do that without them just pulling it down?
You know, like it's on an escalator.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know, just a lot of barriers.
Yeah.
Chairs, tables, wardrobes.
It'd be so much easier for me to like draw this out or something.
Yeah.
No, I know. I would go to the supermarket, get all the food and stuff, so I'm all good. I reckon the fire thing is a good idea. And then I would go to I'd go to like the clothes stores, get all the clothes, go to the like liquor store, whatever, get all the spirits and pour them all over clothes.
And then burn it.
And then burn that so you have like giant like firewall.
Yeah. That's
I reckon that would be the best way to do it.
Yeah.
That would probably, let's say that gets rid of 40% of the zombies.
Really? I reckon it'd get rid of like fucking 20%.
Okay, let's make it in the middle. 30% of zombies are dead by fire. Alright, you've got 700 more zombies to get rid of. How are you doing it?
Well, the first thing I'd have like a base. So I'd have like a place where I could fucking retreat to.
You'd have to pick the place in the mall that had like the most there's no like back entry, so you don't have to watch your back. You know?
Yeah, I get that. And there's also like, if I get fucked, I have only one way out, and that's where the zombies are.
Yeah.
So I think my like option would be the roof. At the top of the mall.
Alright,
would be my final stand, and if worst comes to worst, I just jump off.
Yeah, but that's shit. You can't escape. You have to kill all the zombies.
I'd have traps. Like, for example, like a big weight could fall on a bunch of them.
Okay,
Like that.
yeah, so you go like the sports store,
would
you
walk
get a
past
bunch
and
of
make it swing.
you get a bunch of like weight plates,
Yeah.
and then you just like, how would you get it? How would you make that happen?
Just
Though?
fucking dropping them.
Just
It's
drop
so hard.
it. Yeah.
700 zombies. It's hard. Like,
Yeah, we got
so I
some-
do Molotov cocktails and throw them at like groups of zombies.
Okay, that could wipe out a good 10%.
Yeah.
So we're down to 600.
I would, or I could get a bunch of fucking water. For a like, these are just traps. They would be entering them more. Just while the zombies are on the way to me, they'd have to go through these traps.
Yeah.
I put a bunch of water on the floor and then plug like electric circuit into it, and so
Okay.
like the water would be like. I'd fucking does that fry zombies? Is that how zombies work?
I don't know if we can do that. I don't know if we'd have the smarts to get like electric water. I guess you could
Yeah.
like fill some hole up with water and like just put like toasters in it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Literally.
Yeah. I don't
Um,
think that would be effective though. Like,
is there does there happen to be a car in the mall?
No, that's a hack. No,
That's a hack.
no hacks. Okay, so let's say we got 600.
I get
zombies.
swinging chainsaws.
Okay, yeah.
They'd hang, they just swing, like,
Yeah.
they'd hit a couple,
Okay, so you get like rope. So you go to like the hardware store, and you get like rope and stuff, and you attach it to, and you tie it to things like chainsaws and weight plates,
Yeah,
and then you could just drop them from a
And
higher level, and
and
then
they'll
just
just
swing
swing.
through, and just like pump
Yeah.
a whole bunch. Yeah, like a big pendulum kind of thing.
yeah, exactly. And like, not all of them would work, some would get like
Some
caught
would
in
miss,
things
yeah.
and like stuff like that.
It's all about how to get the most in like one movement.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
So I'd have like 20 of them just swinging back and forth.
yeah, I mean they lose mo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say that wipes out 50. So we got 550 to go. Damn, this is actually more difficult than
Dude,
I thought.
I'd do something to distract them as well. Like maybe have the cinemas on.
But-
and make them play like really loud, and so the zombies would just be
Oh, so
distracted
they,
to go
they
there.
don't know where you
So that's
are.
that means I'd be able to like
Oh, hang
take
on.
them out less, like at a less group.
You could put like raw meat, right? Like, okay, so zombies have bad eyesight. They can kind of smell meat. They can kind of smell what they want to eat.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
could, so you go to like the supermarket, pull like a bunch of raw meat out of the packet. You chuck a ton of it in like one of the cinemas, like one
Yeah.
of the theaters, so that the smell is really strong. So a
Yeah.
whole bunch of them go in there, and then you can like shut the door, and like create some sick explosion. Like how would you do that?
Well, what would you use to blow them up?
Yeah, get like 1,000 packs of matches.
I just do the fire thing and just put them all alight, probably. Because I don't know how to make explosives.
Well, no, okay, think about it like this. You get the, so you've got all the meat, right? And around the meat is the biggest circle of matches that you spent like an hour making, right?
Alright.
And then you got like a string that's covered in alcohol, like ethanol or whatever.
Yeah.
Like you get methylated spirits, pour it all over the string.
And then light it.
Like the string, it goes and they're all like surrounding the meat, and then it's just like, boom, and it just wipes out
True.
like a ton of them.
But
But I would
work?
something bigger than matches.
Would the matches fucking blow up like that though?
Well, they would cause a massive fire. When a
Yeah,
ton of
exactly.
matches go off at once, they really go.
Alright.
You could do, no, sparkler dust. You get sparklers.
Dude, fireworks. Is there fireworks?
No, fireworks are illegal in most
Fuck.
places. You get sparklers, like the ones you put on birthday cakes.
Yeah.
You get like a knife and just shave it like off,
Yeah.
put it all
right.
over the ground.
And just...
Or, yeah, you put it all over the ground.
But would that be enough to fucking kill a
Those
zombie?
things go crazy. So you get so many packs of sparklers, right? You and the other guy, and you're just shaving the sparkler dust off, right? All
Yeah.
over the ground, so the ground's covered. Chuck all the raw meat on top of the sparkler dust. Then
Have that string.
you get your Molotov cocktail,
And
just chuck it in there. Boom! That thing's gonna blow.
True. You have to get a lot of fucking sparkler dust though. Shit.
Yeah, you would, but that stuff is so flammable. Like that just goes crazy.
What would be your choice of weapon? Because there'd be a couple you'd have to have like hand to hand.
Well, that would be yeah. So the last few you'd probably just wipe out with your baseball bat, I guess.
You use a baseball bat?
I mean, what's more efficient?
Yeah, metal baseball bat, I reckon.
Because like golf clubs have a bit more range, but they're not as sturdy.
No, I've had a metal baseball bat and like a cleaver.
Okay.
That
You can get
gets
some,
stuck to each
yeah,
other.
some real big knife, some butcher knife.
Yeah.
But that's real short range.
Or
like
a hatchet.
you're a big risk of getting eaten then. So let's say this sparkler plan with the meat works, and we get 200 shepherded into the. Now I'll say 250 get shepherded into the cinema. So we've got 300 to go, and
What
we've
else
blown
can
up
we
one of
do?
the theaters.
What else can we do?
We got 300 to go.
What else is in the mall? I'm trying to think of our malls like in Australia.
Yeah, like just like most are pretty standard. They're all the same. Of course, we're assuming indoor ones here. Yeah, I'm just picturing Broadway.
Yeah, so am I.
Some way you could like mow a bunch of them down.
That's what I'm saying. If there's a car in Broadway, sometimes there are
Yeah,
cars.
but they wouldn't have the
display.
keys anyways. You know? Start it. We have no petrol.
Yeah, you find a way to push it.
We have no petrol. Damn. Okay, we have 300 left. I reckon they'll be pretty scattered at this point because you've gone.
From
You
the
know,
bottom
there's so
to the
much
top.
smoke,
Like, we're
there's-
going from the bottom floor to the top floor as well. Like,
There's so much smoke. Yeah, you've probably been pushed up to the top floor by now.
yeah, definitely. Well, the cinema's in the top floor.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's in the second
Yeah.
last top floor. So you're on the top floor. I reckon
There's
going
smoke
to the
everywhere.
roof, going to the roof and hurting a bunch to go off the roof somehow.
I'm gonna say you have to stay indoors, so no
So,
roof.
alright.
So you could do the same thing, but with the floors. So you just like shatter the glass, because we'll assume most places will have like a kind of railing that stops you obviously falling off that level.
Yeah, dude, I'd take out that railing
Yeah.
and have something swing and push a bunch
Oh,
in.
I've got one. At the top of the escalator, just pour like olive oil everywhere and
so
just wipe it on the
slide.
ground, and so they walk up there and they'll just all like slip and just keep
Yeah.
falling down.
I just cover the escalators with olive oil.
And at the top as well.
And take out the glass on
Yeah.
the escalator sides.
And they
so
will just like
they
fall.
slide
Yeah,
out.
that's a sick idea. Yeah, you just cover like oil everywhere.
The whole escalator.
Yeah, and
And
up the
then-
top.
And smash the glass on
Yeah.
the side of the escalators. So then on the top ones they'll fall out and fall to it like.
So a lot of them will fall all the way, but then as well as that,
And like
Yeah.
some of them would survive because like some of their heads
Some of
would
them would
explode,
get
but
up,
you could
yeah.
come by and after and just finish them off.
yeah. So we've made it like super slippery, so they just came kind of falling down. That'd probably get 100.
Yeah.
So what do we have? 100 left? No, we have 200 left. So we got the last 200. We're up on the top floor. We've been kind of forced up. Hopefully you're following us with the visuals here.
Yeah.
We'll imagine it however you want, but we're on the top floor.
There's 200 left.
There's 200 left.
You got a
oil
base
is-
of that.
The
you got your
oil's gone
weapons ready.
dry. The fires have gone off. Like they've been put out. You've got a baseball bat on you and whatever else you use to prepare.
Oh, dude.
Final 200.
What's on the top floor?
Okay, let's say I'm just go off the top of the head. First three things that pop into my head. There's an Apple store, there's a clothes store, and there's like a frozen yogurt store. Alright? Those are the first three things that popped into my head. You also have a JB Hi-Fi, like an electronics store, and you have
There's like a Target up there.
Which like
is
a
just a
kind
general
of typical
store.
like department store. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Target, you go in there and you can buy like all kinds of things.
Oh man, what can you use that kills a bunch of zombies?
Yeah, because you can fight them all with a baseball bat, but you'll be overwhelmed. Like you can't.
That's why I
hit
reckon-
people
I
that
reckon-
fast.
I reckon if I'm able to get down to 100 zombies, and it's me and my mate, and we're able to seclude them and have one of them come in, like, one at a time.
Oh,
Just
okay.
one more.
Okay.
Boom, boom,
I
boom.
like your idea. So what you do is you both get in one of the shops, like, and it's let's say JB Hi-Fi, because that'll probably have the most stuff in it. No, Target would have the most stuff. In
Yeah.
it. You shut the doors of Target. you barricade it up.
And you make it long. You make the barricade like 50 meters long.
Yeah, and this is the strongest barricade you can do. So it's going to withstand quite a bit of zombie. It could fall eventually,
But the
they're only
zombies have a
200.
way to get in. They're not going to try and take out the
But yeah, you leave that little gap, so they don't feel the need to destroy the barricade. But it means that they'll have to come in like single file.
And it's a person at a time.
Yeah.
And this is after 100 hits, you're gonna get fucking exhausted.
You'll be exhausted, and all it takes is like one mere cell, like
so
two
that
kind of
I
squeeze.
reckon if we're able to get it down to 100 zombies.
No, we got 200. We got 200 on our hands.
I don't know how I'm gonna get it down to 200.
Well, we got to think about it. What's some stuff in Target? You got sports gear that you could use.
Yeah.
Like they like baseball, but we have that anyway.
We got weapons to kill them with our hands, but we don't have anything to kill like a group of them.
Yeah.
I can just fire again, man. Just burn
Fire
them.
seems easily the most efficient way to do this.
So if it was like that, I just had that thing and just fucking set it alight.
Yeah.
But then again, burning zombies coming after you.
But you're probably like dying yourself because of all the smoke.
Yeah.
We've got 200 left. We're cornered in Target at this point.
Oh, dude.
Man.
I know what they got at Broadway.
Yeah, what?
They got little fucking mobility scooters.
Oh, like the old people things. Yeah, a lot of places would have that for old people to hop on and drive around. Okay, so you get them, and you attach to
drive around.
No, well, either side,
Like
what you do,
fucking...
you attach like what would you attach? You would get like
stuff from Rebel Sport, like.
Well, let's say there's the hardware store, right?
Yeah.
Planks of wood.
Yeah.
You attach planks of wood to the front, and
Nails.
it makes like.
You put nails in that wood.
Yeah, and you just drive and just mow down those sons of bitches.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I reckon you do the one single line.
Yep.
For maybe. How long do you think you could make that barricade for? Like how long?
No, you could make it a few meters long, especially because
Like
the
10
entrance
meters?
to Target would be big.
So 10 meters.
Yeah.
And you swap. So it's like I'll be in front and you'll be behind me, and I'll boom, boom, boom as much as I can, and then swap and have a rest, and then you do it, and then swap back until we're out of there, and then we have our go-kart things and jump on them. And
No, I reckon you scratch out of the. I reckon you open the doors up for Target, and you sit there on those things ready to go, and they're covered in wood and spikes and stuff, and you've like taped them there with masks, tape, and you just drive, and you let them all gather, and then like just both of you just go. Like I reckon
drive around the top floor of.
I reckon you'll miss a lot. Some will fuck up. Let's say that gets 100. Let's say that gets 100.
Alright.
These are fairly easy to kill.
And then the last stand thing, I reckon.
And
the
then you
single
got-
file.
Yeah, but we've already kind of fucked up the entrance. Like they're in Target now.
Yeah.
So we gotta like run around. But the thing is, there's only 100 zombies left, so you're not as trapped.
I reckon we just fucking cop it and just like.
You just fight them
Yeah.
hand to hand.
Yeah.
Alright.
But greater risk.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a spanner in the works. These are the last 100 zombies, which means they're the strongest 100 zombies.
Fuck, bro, I don't know.
Well, we have to think of one more creative thing.
So they're going to be following us. Because they'll be
They're just
drawn
trying
to
to
the
get to
sound.
us. Yeah.
So if we're driving around, we can just leave them someplace.
Lead them off the edge of the... Yeah. Alright, let's say we can fight 50 with a baseball bat, but we're like pretty dead at this point.
Alright.
We've killed off 50, that's realistic. We're pretty exhausted, and when they're in numbers, it's difficult. So we can kind of isolate 50 by themselves. Like, you know, you can run and get one, and we both just pump it, and then we run, there's another one kind of by itself, we just take him out.
Yeah, okay.
Let's say we do that 50 times, because that would take a bit of time, and that would be exhausting. We've got 50 left. We're on the top floor. And these ones are ganging up a bit. They're the smarter ones. They're not as retarded as the other ones that kind of just...
Try and use the elevator. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, but if you got into the elevator to try to shepherd them in there, it'd be... Yeah.
No, you can open the elevator from the roof. You can open the latch at the top.
But,
of the
like,
elevator.
are we going to be able to do that realistically?
Yeah,
Like, would we
sure.
know how to? What about the fire exit? How you could use that to your advantage.
We could run to the fire exit and have it like covered with oil as well and just fall down the stairs. Like, I don't know. We could. Oh no, it's not on the top level. This is hard, man.
Yeah. Damn. These last 50. So these ones are a bit faster. They're smarter. They're a bit stronger, a bit harder to kill. That's why they're
And
the
so
last 50.
our like mobility scooter's fucked. Like,
Oh, it's gone. It's
Yeah.
like destroyed. We're exhausted physically. There's smoke every. Well, that's partly why we're so physically exhausted, because all the smoke. Like you're coughing like crazy. You're coughing like crazy, so it's hard to run around. You have to kind of think how you can. The stands at Target that all like the shoes and stuff are on, are they like nailed into the ground?
Yeah.
Because I was saying if they weren't, if they're just like a regular shelf, you could just like push it over and just like, you know.
Or exhaust.
Yeah, but pushing something over isn't that hard. We're not exhausted to the point we can't move, but we can't just like run around and like fight 50 zombies with a baseball bat. You could throw things at them from range.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I reckon we get like a bunch of knives and just try our luck.
Oh, okay, knife throwing, yeah. Yeah. Or we've just got so many baseballs, cricket balls, stuff, golf balls. Or we could just like spread the golf balls out.
Dude, Rebel Sport,
Yeah.
they have like an automatic like tennis ball.
Oh,
machine.
okay. We
Set
could
that
get
up.
That up.
Put
yeah.
a fucking like bunch of random shit in there, like nails, knives, like hard balls, like a golf ball. If that hits
Yeah.
on the head, like going that fast, they're probably fucking dead. Like
One thing you could do on
And
the
just-
level would have like a bucket of golf balls and just like knock it over and
And
just
they'll
send them, and they'll just like
fall over,
take
yeah.
some. That will slow them down. That won't kill anyone though.
that was slow them down.
That'll slow them down.
But that thing with the tennis ball machine,
Yeah.
that would take out a couple.
You could just stand behind it, like just shooting them.
Yeah.
We might have one of those. There's for cricket as well. The things that spin. You just
Oh,
put
yeah.
the ball in, and just launches it out.
Yeah,
I'm sure they
we
would
could drop a knife in there and that could just,
I don't think it would catch it though.
you know, think
And
it
it will like because the things wouldn't be the right size. But as well, even if it's shot successfully, it has to hit the
Yeah.
target.
True.
And it's not like they're turrets that you can just like
Yeah.
aim easily.
So let's say we do that. We can take out like 10.
Yeah, we got 10 with that.
And then say we do one of those things where we push like a full shelf on them.
Yeah,
So
we'll
it
find
takes out-
there's gonna be some shops somewhere.
Takes out like 5.
Five,
We
yeah.
get 5 of them.
We kind of shepherd 5 towards us and then just like push.
Or we push like different shelves over and like they get
Yeah, yeah, and they've got things that are a bit heavier, like books on them,
Yeah.
and kind of crushes.
So
a few of them.
that's 15. So let's that leave us with 35.
Yep, 35 left. We can probably run downstairs at this point because there are so few of them that there's more or less trapped.
I'd go to the arcade,
Yeah.
turn on all the machines,
Uh-huh.
they get distracted.
No, that's a hack.
Alright.
That's a hack. That's a bullshit.
Can we lose them or are they in a group? Can we split the group up?
Yeah, you can split them up.
If we like go
They're-
different
okay,
ways.
let's realistically they'd be fairly bunched, but not entirely.
Alright, if we get them all, if we run downstairs and we split them up, if we like split up and we both have like a couple each.
I think splitting up's never a good idea. If you
No,
can't
but
be out of sight.
I'm thinking of like going down to the bottom floor, going to the shopping like center, or going to like the place where the food is, like
supermarket.
and we both go separate ways down 2 different aisles and meet up at one aisle.
Yeah.
Zombies are spread out.
Yeah.
Makes it easier to do stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So like we go down there, you go down that aisle, I'll go down this aisle, and we meet at the end, and someone will go down that aisle, someone will go down this
Yeah.
aisle. And that's as far as I got.
I mean, so you split them up. There's some food out there that could cause some damage. Like watermelons. Throw a watermelon. Yeah.
Stun them.
We're pretty tired though. We gotta remember that it's hard to breathe. Visibility is low. There's so much smoke everywhere.
Yeah. We're fucked, Dom. We're fucked.
No, we're not that fucked.
We just have to take them out. We just have to take them out. We just have to take them out, man.
I reckon you have to grin and bear it. We've got to think of a creative way to get the last. Okay, let's say we're in the supermarket. We grab get like potatoes and shit and throw them. That's the same.
Can we like squish the zombies
Yeah, you can crush
between
them.
between the aisles?
But how would we do that?
Find a way to move the big shelves
I
into
think
each
they're
other.
stuck there. Just trap some in the cool room.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'd do that.
That could be like the last I don't know, man. Alright, so say we split them up, and there's like 16 in each, about like, that's 36, yeah, 16 in each.
Yeah.
I mean, 18 in each.
18 and 19, yeah.
Yeah.
So we got 18 on one side of the supermarket, 19 on the other.
Yeah, we could spill food down, like, and just knock food over.
What about canned food? That's
Yeah.
pretty heavy. Just take out 5. Alright, we take out a few out with like different items around a supermarket. So we got, let's say we each got 10, so there's 20 in total. Like we've taken them down to 10. We got to send the last 20 out with a bang. Like this has to be creative.
There's heaps of aerosol cans in
Oh,
supermarkets.
okay, yeah.
No one thought of that?
Yeah.
So I don't think we'd be able to kill much with our fucking, like, can throwing.
Yeah.
So I reckon maybe we get 5 knockdowns each.
Yeah, knockdown.
They're knocked down, so
because these are the stronger zombies.
Yeah.
They're not just going to die from falling
I
over.
reckon we get our aerosol cans, and we
Yeah.
get a couple of lighters,
Yeah.
and we just go and burn a couple
Oh,
of
and
face.
just hold it in front and just... Yes. How did we not think of that?
Yeah. So that's...
That can get us quite a lot.
Yeah, I reckon that'll get us 10 each. And that leaves us with 10. Let's say that
So we
leaves
got
us
these
with
last 10 ones. And these babies are
Whoa.
strong. Because
What
the
else
lighter
is-
or the aerosol can runs out and we can't really get to the others because the
10. They run out
visibility is
quickly,
too
they run
low.
out quickly and stuff as well.
Yeah. They've run out. I reckon we try to get out of the supermarket.
Ice.
Ice
We use
bags.
ice.
What do
and
we
just
do with them?
Push ice into the ground.
But are we too...
Behind us. They fall over. We just go and just fucking curb stomp the bastards.
But are we too weak to like hold, tear out the ice? And,
No way, man. We can tear out ours.
Yeah. But you got to get it out of the freezer. It could be locked.
True.
I reckon we get out of the supermarket at this point.
Alright.
Go near the main entry. We could potentially run up an escalator. They follow us. Oh, I've got it. So we can get like a keg or something
Oh yeah, from the bottle.
from the bottle. Have that at the top of the escalator.
And
Obviously, this would
roll it
take
down.
prior planning because we wouldn't have the energy or
Yeah.
availability. And when they're coming up the escalator, lie the keg on its side and just roll that thing down the escalator. It just takes them all out like pinballs.
Alright, that's it.
And
That's it. And then we just kill the remaining that are like on the
I reckon
ground.
then there's one more king zombie left. We just take that.
Yeah, we just go at him with a baseball.
we just take him out with golf clubs, whatever it takes.
That's fucked.
Damn, that was so much harder than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I know. 1,000 zombies.
Because it's hard to know what's realistic. Cause I've never had
I reckon
this
those big ones with like the fire involved, that's the one that gets out the most.
Yeah. But if they screwed up, like if they didn't work properly,
We'd be fucked.
yeah, we'd be in a lot of trouble. I reckon the keg one could take out more than you'd think. Like,
Yeah.
place a keg.
Especially if they're coming up the escalator. We could do that with the oil as well.
What I would do in the 2 hours of preparation is put a keg or two
On
next
each.
to every escalator. So
So
we just roll them out.
At the end, when you have those last zombies, just
Yeah.
they'll come up.
And then
Next
just take it, and wait till it's like full, but like enough time for the keg to get momentum.
Yeah.
Just push it down, and you take that out like third
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah. Especially if they're on the escalator. And they'll
That's-
fall.
yeah.
They'll fall and shit.
That's a good way to do it. That's what you'd spend your 2 hours doing, things like that, and preparing like big firewalls and stuff.
Yeah. Big time. Fuck. Alright.
Yeah, I reckon that keg way would have saved us a lot of time if we came up with that earlier.
Yeah. True, eh?
If anyone has a lot of money and wants to invest in a business, invest in a zombie simulation.
Or like an escape room, but a zombie escape room.
Yeah,
And
and
like,
we
work
just
out
like
the
make
zombies.
robots or something.
Yeah. Oh no, you just like, it'd be like a game. You'd have to like,
It's like virtual reality.
yeah.
Virtual
And you got
reality.
2 hours to prepare a place, and there'd be like a big bunch of different places. So it'd be like a shopping mall. It could be a house. It could be like a pool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a pub.
Yeah, like different settings. Yeah.
And you get like the reasonable stuff in there.
Yeah. And it's not. Yeah.
And there'd
exactly.
be a way to get out.
It's not like a
there'd be way
pub,
to
but
get out.
then you've got a gun. Like,
Yeah,
you know, it's a pub and it's got pub stuff: knives,
Yeah.
forks, bottles.
You might get
glasses.
one old-fashioned gun that isn't loaded and you can use it as a baseball bat.
Yeah. It'll be realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be so sick.
And you get harder difficulties, and like the lowest difficulty is like 50 zombies and like one hard zombie.
Yeah.
And the hardest one is like 1,000 zombies.
And you've got like 30 minutes to prepare.
Yeah.
And you've got like a time limit.
Yeah.
They get stronger as you wait.
Yeah.
Yes, I reckon massive fire thing at the front exit, and then oil and kegs at every escalator.
Yeah. But
And-
oil first, and then
Yeah.
kegs on the
Well,
last
the kegs would
minute.
roll better. Way better. They'd
Yeah.
move so much more.
Yeah.
And they would take out so many.
Fucking eats.
Yeah, that was sick. You
And
see
the
something
aerosol
like-
cans. I can't believe we didn't think of that. Like,
Aerosol cans would be awesome. Yeah, just spray it.
fuck yeah.
Pour golf balls, they all fall down. You spray them with the aerosol can and the lighter, making
Yeah.
like a flamethrower.
Yeah.
That'd be so sick. I want to do this.
We should make our own simulation.
Yeah, get Elon Musk. Stop wasting your time trying to do stupid shit like colonizing Mars. Use technology to make stuff like this. It's way more fun. Who cares?
That truck that didn't even work.
Yeah, I know the truck didn't even work. Actually, yeah, if you can't make like a freaking,
Nah, that was a fucking scam. He's a smart cunt. He knew it would break.
I don't know. I mean, if you can't make some glass that won't shatter, then I could see that realistic virtual reality, but it's the virtual reality is set up in the same shape as the room, so you could have the glass on the whole time, and like when there's a wall, there's actually a wall.
Dude, that'd be insane.
That would be so much fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Possibilities are endless. Why are we wasting time, like, trying to go to other planets and pointless stuff like that?
We should make life fun.
Hopefully we've
That's
inspired
cool.
some investor out there.
Hopefully, we have inspired you.